Hi. So, if you know one thing about me, it's probably that I love Josh Hutcherson. Like, I really love Josh. He's been my, biggest celebrity crush since I was a kid. And it started with, I want to preface this by saying I was a child at the time. It started with Bridge to Terabithia. Do not have a crush on him in that anymore, but him in the Hunger Games. Him in the FNAF movie. So yeah, I like Josh Hutcherson. So naturally, when my best friend told me, you should read this, fanfic, I was like, okay. What's it called? Trapped on an Island with Josh Hutcherson. Let's do it. I was pulling it up on my computer and it randomly started playing Steven Universe. I did not have Disney Plus open. I did not have Steven Universe open. It's a new computer. I think it's possessed. Trapped on an Island with Josh Hutcherson. I don't know how many chapters it is. We're going in blind. Kate's POV. Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do with my life. No, let me do the British accent all the way through. Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do with my life. I've always wanted to become an actor and not some freaking doctor. I screamed at my parents. No, Kate, you are not going to waste your life on some acting career. Life's too short. My dad yelled. The grammar in this is atrocious. Genuinely atrocious. Get out. There's no way I just did that. As a writer, I don't write this. As a writer, I'm appalled. It's fine. It's from 2015. It's whatever. Yeah, old account 2012 wrote this, so I'll give you some grace. My dad yelled, yeah, and you'll go on the drugs like all the other actors, my mom said. Not all actors are on the drugs, Mom, I said. I don't know why I made her British Kate British and not her parents, but we're going with that. Really? Name one then. She cooked. Josh Hutcherson. I said, as I smiled at the thought of him. Josh was my biggest celebrity crush. I'm obsessed over him. That's not the point. You're going to become a doctor no matter what you say, my dad screamed. I just ran up to my room. My room had a Josh Hutcherson pillow and Josh plant posters, mat, and even a Josh teddy bear. Everything was Josh. I need to up my game. I slammed the door shut and I laid on my bed thinking I could run away. But where would I go? How would I go there? Oh, I know. In my dad's shed, he has a small boat and I can sail to Hollywood and become an actress, I thought. How does one sail to Hollywood? Is it on the coast? I might be stupid. I lied on my bed for 3 hours thinking, and at 3 a.m. I decided to pack my suitcase. 'Cause I was going to Hollywood. I put on my purple dress. I got when last year for my 17th birthday. I'm turning 18 in 2 weeks. Good? She's of age. Well, almost. I picked up my suitcase and tiptoed downstairs, trying not to wake anyone, and opened the door. When I opened the door, a bunch of cold air hit me. I made my way to my dad's shed and dragged the boat into the water. Lucky I lived near the beach. I thought to myself, that's when I finally got in the water. I started paddling my boat, and then I was off. That was all one sentence, by the way. Josh Hutcherson POV. I got dressed in my $50 gray shirt and jeans, and when I went outside, my limo was waiting to take me to the cruise ship. It is Jennifer Lawrence's birthday today. My queen has a cameo. I know Jennifer because she was in the Hunger Games with me. When the limo stopped, my limo driver opened the door for me and I went and said the cruise ship, it was huge. I put my present for Jennifer on the table with like 100 or more presents on it, and I saw Jennifer coming my way. Josh, long times no see. I'm so glad you can make it. How are you? Jennifer said. Hey, Jen. I'm good. Yourself? I said as the boat started moving. I'm great. Well, now that you're here, she said as she started twirling her hair and giggling. Jennifer was seriously flirting with me. Get a grip, Jennifer. That's my mom's name. Oh, happy birthday, I said as I backed away from her because she was really close to me. I mean, I like Jen, but I just like her as a friend. It's rough. Oh, thanks. So how have you been lately? It's just the letter U. She said, me, I've been good, I said. That's good. Well, I've been horrible. I got dumped twice in a row. Right now, I'm looking for the right guy. She said, I wonder why Jen was telling me this. We're friends, but she never tells me something straight away. Maybe because she had a little too much to drink. Oh, why did she have something to drink? There's no description of alcohol. Jess? Who is Jess? New girl. Jess then moved really close to me. Wow, it's so cold. Can I borrow your jumper? I didn't want to, but I didn't want to be rude, so I gave it to her. I'm still cold, she said as she put her head on my shoulder, and I got a little uncomfortable. I hate when girls put their heads on my shoulders. It makes me really uncomfortable. Stop making Josh Hutcherson uncomfortable 2025. Well, so I jumped and up and said, I don't mean to be rude, but I just need to get some air. Before she could reply, I ran outside. I closed my eyes. It was so windy and loud I could hear the waves. I opened my eyes and I gasped. A huge wave came towards the boat and I fell. Now we're back in Kate's POV. I have been on this boat all day since 3 in the morning, and it was now 10 o'clock at night, and I was really tired. It started pouring rain, and the wind was so loud, and the waves started to get bigger, and I started to panic, and I didn't know what to do. I thought that maybe I should go back home, but I'll be at Hollywood in 3. What? What is up with 3? I laid on my bed for 3 hours. It was 3 a.m. I'd be at Hollywood. I think she really likes the number 3. 3, 3, 3. 3 times 2 is 6. There are 3 3s. And 3 3s make 9. But if you subtract 1 3, that's also a 6, so that's 2 6s. And then if you do 3 plus 3, that's another 6. So I think they're referencing the devil. But then a huge wave came and I let out a scream before I fell. Josh's POV. I heard a girl scream and I started swimming to where the sound came from. It was a hard swim with all the huge waves and the water was freezing. But I've done private swimming lessons since I was 3. And I do them now every Sunday. I swam till a small wooden boat, it was upside down. So I swam underwater and I saw a girl lifted up into my arms and continued to swim. I saw a island around 50 meters from me. So I swam to it with the girl still in my arms. Okay, so there's an author's note. I don't give a flying flip, so I'm gonna go to the next chapter. 8 chapters. Josh's POV. I got to the island and I put her on the sand. She had beautiful long blonde hair. Really, Kate. Her face was really pale. She was so cold. I leaned in closer to her and did mouth to mouth. Kate's POV. I gasped as I opened my eyes to see Josh Hutcherson looking down at me. It's all in lowercase. I screamed as I got to run up, but I fell down. Josh came up and lifted me up and sat me down on the log. Are you okay? You broke your leg, he said. What the HE double hockey sticks? Am I in an island with Josh Hutcherson and a broken leg? Am I dreaming? I asked. I'm afraid you're not. You fell out of your boat and and I did too. I heard you scream, so I brought you here, Josh said. I couldn't help it, so I started crying. Josh pulled me into a hug. It's going to be okay. We're going to get out of here together, Josh whispered into my ear. My bad. It's going to be okay. We're going to get out of here. Where are you going? I asked. It's okay. I'll be back. I'm going to get some food and look for some. I haven't seen Yellow Jackets yet, but this is, if I had seen it, this is the part where I would make a Yellow Jackets reference. Josh, please don't leave me here. There may be snakes. What if you don't come back? I said, worried. I'll be back, I promised. Before I could respond, Josh walked off. Josh's POV. I called for help, but nobody could hear me. This island looks totally empty. Not a single person is in this island. I continued to walk the island. The island was huge. What if I get lost? I found a tree with fruit in it, and I climbed up. I picked the fruit and came back down. Then I looked around. What way did I came? What way did I came? Oh crap, I'm lost, I said to myself. Santa chapter 2. Josh's POV. Help, I yelled, but she couldn't hear me. Even if she could hear me, she wouldn't be able to help me because she has a broken leg. He didn't ask her name. He gave her mouth to mouth, but he didn't ask her name. Man, if you're watching this, before you give a lady mouth to mouth, ask her name. I was about to say Josh Hutcherson would never, but he clearly did. Kate's POV. Half an hour passed and Josh still wasn't back. I was really worried. Josh, I yelled. Josh, where are you? I tried to get up and run, but I tripped over a log. Ah! I screamed. My leg hurt so much that I passed out. Josh's POV. I heard her scream, so I ran as fast as I can to where the scream came from. Then I saw her lying on the ground. Her leg was bleeding. If only I stayed with her, this wouldn't have happened. I laid her down, and I felt her forehead, and she was burning up and sweating like crazy. I had her the same thing around Josh Hutcherson, so it's okay. Took my shirt off and I put it on her forehead. Oh my god. Why not me? Kate's POV. I woke up and saw a shirtless Josh sitting next to me. Hey, you're awake, he said. Oh, Josh, I thought you were gone and that you were never coming back, I said as I cried. Shh, it's okay. I'm here now, Josh said as he put a strand of hair behind my ear. What's your name? Finally, he said. Kate. It's gonna be okay, Kate. We're gonna get out of here. Josh, my leg hurts and I feel sick. My leg hurts and I feel sick. Josh looked at my leg and said, I'll be back. There's a leaf that is big enough to wrap around your leg and it might be able to stop the bleeding. What kind of giant leaf? What trees are on this island? I grabbed his hand and said, Josh, wait, please don't go. He leaned down and kissed me on the forehead and said, it's okay, I'll be back, I promise. Moving fast. Take a girl out to dinner first, Josh. Josh's POV. I felt really bad for leaving Kate there, but I needed to stop the bleeding. I found the tree where the leaf was one, and I went back and found Kate sitting on the log. Hey, I'm back, I said as I kneeled down in front of her. Hi, she said. Okay, this is going to hurt a bit, I said. What? No, she said as she started panicking. What? No! It's okay, Kate. It will only hurt a little bit, okay? I said as I grabbed hold of her hand. Straight when the leaf touched her skin, she flinched and squeezed my hand. Okay, I'm done. See, well, that wasn't so hard, was it? She shook her head. Well, I guess you should get some sleep. It will make you feel better, I said, because the log was too small to sleep on. I lifted her into my arms because she couldn't walk, and I laid her down on the sand. Good night, Kate. Night, Josh. I went to bed half an hour later, but woke up to the sound of crying. Kate, are you okay? I said as I sat next to her. We're never gonna get out of here, she said as she cried some more. I put my arm around her and said, Kate, don't say that. Of course we will. Kate, why didn't you swim when you fell out? He just talks twice in a row. They're like two separate lines. Kate, why didn't you swim when you fell out of the boat, and why were you in a small boat alone? I can't swim and I ran away from home, she said. Why? Because my parents want me to be a doctor, but I want to be an actor like you. I pulled her into a hug and she sobbed into my shoulder. I felt so bad and sorry for her. I can't believe she ran away. When your leg gets better, I'll teach you how to swim, okay? But till then, let's get some sleep, I said as W went, period, line break, away from her. When she stopped crying, I pulled back and we stared at each other for a moment. She looked so beautiful, and I really like her. No! So I leaned closer and pressed my lips against hers. She went frozen, then she kissed me back. IU pulled back and smiled at her, and she returned my smile. I'm done.